ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमतिर्भक्ति वेदांता स्वामिन इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चातदेश तारिणे हरे कृष्णा माता जी।
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah. So, everyone kindly note down that every devotee should read one piece so that conversation must be okay. Okay.
माता जी कैन यू रिपीट?
I say that every devotee should read one piece. One piece. Okay.
ओके माता जी, ओके,
Okay.
श्योर माता जी। Bob. So if I build a statue of Krishna, it is not Krishna unless Srila Prabhupada, it is Krishna, but you have to know the process of understanding that it is Krishna. It is Krishna, Bob. It is not just earth and mud. Srila Prabhupada, no. Earth has no separate existence without Krishna. Krishna says, my energy. You cannot separate the energy from energetic. It is not possible. You cannot separate heat from fire. But fire is different from heat, and heat is different from fire. You are taking heat. That doesn't mean you are touching fire. Fire, in spite of emanating heat, keeps its identity. Similarly, although Krishna, by his different energies, is creating everything, he remains Krishna. The Mayavadi philosophers think that if Krishna is everything, then Krishna's separate energy is lost, identity is lost. This is material thinking. For example, by drinking this milk little by little, when I finish, there is no milk. It has gone to my belly. Krishna is not like that. He is omnipotent. We are utilizing his energy continuously, continually. Still, he is there, present. Just like a man begetting children unlimitedly, but the man is there. A cute example. It is not that because he has produced hundred of children, he is finished. So similarly, God or Krishna, in spite of his unlimited number of children, is there. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. Because he is complete, he is the complete whole. Even though so many complete units emanate from him, he remains the complete balance. This is Krishna consciousness. Krishna is never finished. Krishna is so powerful. Therefore, he is all attractive.
Yeah, Prabhuji, you can continue that paragraph.
Okay, Mataji. This is one side of the display of Krishna's energy. Similarly, he has unlimited energies. The study of Krishna's energy is only one side or portion only. So, in this way, if you go on studying Krishna, that is Krishna consciousness, it is not a bogus thing. Maybe, perhaps not. Absolutely, it is. Shama Sundar. And the study itself is never finished. Srila Prabhupada, no. How can it be? Krishna has unlimited energy.
Yes, actually, I want to add something. Prabhuji, you want to add something? You can add. Yeah, so people think that Krishna, so, we just think that Krishna is, so not that valuable actually. We see that Krishna make everything. Krishna, create the whole world, universe, and all that thing. But we see Krishna as a, just as a, हाँ ठीक है कर लिया है इतना नहीं कर सकते फॉर एग्जाम्पल once Narada Muni say that he's going to Vaikuntha. So there is two devotees. So for example, they are saying that okay. So they asked that to Narada Muni, hey Narada Muni, when we can go to Vishnu Loko or Vaikuntha? So Narada Muni said that I don't.
Mataji,
Yeah.
uh,
Sorry.
your voice is cracking. Mataji, your
Just a
voice is
second.
cracking. I guess there are some signal issues at your end.
Uh, is this okay now? Hare Krishna.
Mataji, still it's echoing a bit.
Just a second. I think that my network was gone.
Mataji, now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Okay, so the thing is, once Narada Muni go to Vaikuntha, and their problem is there is two-person are there, and they ask Narada Muni, "Oh Narada Muni, where you go?" So Narada Muni say, "Oh, I am going to Vaikuntha." So please ask your master or ask Vishnu when we go to Vaikuntha. So Narada Muni go and ask to Vishnu, okay, that there is two devotee of yours. One is only a Sudra who is working for you, and one is Brahmana. He is always think about you, always, and that. So Vishnu say, okay, go and tell them that Krishna, Vishnu or Krishna, from a Neel, from a, उसे क्या बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में, जो 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 जहाँ पे सिलाई करते हैं उसे क्या बोलते हैं, जो जो सुई 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 सुई
Uh,
सुई
Needle, Mataji, needle.
needle, yeah. So from a needle, Vishnu put a elephant, and the from outside of needle the elephant was gone. So he, okay, see, he say okay. So and he go to the Brahmana, and he said that okay, okay, Narad Muni, what Vishnu say? So Narad Muni say okay, and what he do now, he ask as a beneficiary. So Narad Muni reply, oh, he actually from a needle he put this side of an elephant and out a elephant. That Brahmana say, what? How can he do that? He doubt on Krishna, he doubt on Vishnu. So and then he go to another who is Sudra or something, that person who is not always doing service but always remembering and all. So and he go to him, and he say, okay, what Vishnu reply, what when I'm going, okay, what is Vishnu doing? So Narada Muni say the same thing. So now the that person believe that was he say, wow, what person he is, he start glorifying Krishna. So Narada Muni understand who will come to next in Vishnu Loko or Vaikuntha. So we just underestimate Krishna actually. We think, oh, he can do this, he can't be Param Brahma, he can't so pure universe in his mouth and all. But in the Brajavasi it's a different thing, because there is ecstatic love, they did not believe. But we do not believe him, like जिन्होंने सब कुछ बनाया है हम उन्हें believe नहीं करते. That was the problem. So if we think that Krishna underestimate, then we must take birth and birth to understand him. Yes, Prabhuji, you want to add something?
Yes, Mataji. So here we can see that Bob is asking Prabhupada about deity worship. And nowadays, many people have this doubt. They have a question that whether the deity which is there in the temple, Krishna itself, or the deity is different from Krishna. So Prabhupada explains very nicely that Earth is also an energy of Krishna, as Earth doesn't have any separate existence without Krishna. So
Yes,
it is
yes.
not possible to separate the energy from energetic. So he gives a very nice example, that the fire is different from heat, and heat is different from fire. So we cannot separate fire and heat. If there is fire, there will be heat.
Yes,
And
just like the sun and his, and his,
Mataji,
yeah, sun sign.
and
Like,
the
yeah.
rays, yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here he also says that, that Krishna, though he is different from his energy, he is creating everything.
Hmm.
So nowadays also there are many people who are bewildering people. They used to take a part of verse from Vedas, and they used to misinterpret it by saying statements like tasya pratima asti, and then they used to give their own meaning to the word pratima. They used to say that the pratima means an image, but according to Nirukti, the official Sanskrit grammar book, the pratima has many meaning, and in the context of the verse in which that line is present, pratima means that no social image. Like that people say that, yeah, Ronak, you have an image in the university, you have an image in the university. So it doesn't mean that I don't have any form. Or it doesn't mean that he's talking about my form. He's talking about my status in the university. So similarly, in that verse, Vedavyasa ji is talking about the status of Krishna. That his status is the foremost. No one can be equal to Lord.
Yeah, because see, but actually we are his son and daughter, or although, so our in front of him we have get to a little bit of jnana, little bit of the nature, like dancing, singing, but that is on a little bit amount. But we are so proud on that. Okay, see, I'm what a intelligent. I can recite 700 sloka in a second. So that's a different point. But Krishna has a lot of potency in front of 60. He has 64 qualities. Yeah, he can in 16 days he can learn 16 color. Uh, everything he can. So yes.
Yes, Mataji. Yesterday, I was hearing a lecture by Sri Lakshmi Mataji in ISKCON Bangalore's level 3 course. So she was telling that if a son looks similar to his father, we say that his son looks similar to the father. We don't say that the father looks like a son. Nowadays people used to say ना that ये तो इंसानों ने भगवान को अपना फॉर्म दे इंसान ऐसे इमेजिन करते हैं, humans imagine that God is having some form like that. It is not like that. It is the fact that we are having a form similar to God.
What we can do means they are out of their mind actually. They are something. Mm,
Mataji,
okay.
again your voice is echoing.
Yeah, is it? Now it is okay?
Yes,
Hare
Mataji, yes,
Krishna.
now it's okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, Sambhavi Mataji, you wanna read the second chapter? Hare Krishna. Sambhavi Mataji?
Mataji, again it is breaking.
Okay, okay, okay. Yashashri Mataji, you wanna read?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You can read one piece, Mataji.
What, Mataji?
Oh, I say you can read one piece or more.
Ah, okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
Vedic culture. Varnashrama Dharma, February 28, 1972. Bob, I have asked devotees about how they feel towards sex in their relations, and I see that the way they feel. But I can't see myself acting on the same way. See, I'll be getting married at the end of this summer. Srila Prabhupada. Bob, I'll at the end of this summer in September or August when I return to America. And the devotees say that the householders only have trust to conceive a child. And I cannot picture myself at all in such a position. And what kind of sex life can one lead living in the material world? Srila Prabhupada. The Vedic principle in the one should avoid sex life altogether. The whole Vedic principle is to get liberation from material bondage. There are different attachments from material enjoyment, of which sex life is the topmost enjoyment. The Bhagavatam says that this material world, pumsa, pumsa, sorry, pumsa,
Sriya,
striya, mm,
Mithuni
mituni,
Mithuni, I think.
bhavam,
Bhavam
etam,
Etam.
mituni, bhavam, etam. Man is attached to woman and woman is attached to man, not only in human society, in animal society also. That attachment is the basic principle of material life. So a woman is Mataji, can I continue?
Okay, you can read one paramura more.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah, yeah,
So
Mataji.
a woman is hankering or seeing after the association of a man, and a man is hankering or seeking for the association of a woman. All the fiction, novels, dramas, cinema, and even ordinary advertisements that you see simply depict the attachment between man and woman. Even in tailor shop, you will find the window some woman and some man.
Haribol. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Pa- Okay, Mataji.
Yeah. Prabhuji, you wanna add something onto this? Because this is very
So
important.
Mataji,
Yeah.
yes. So here, I guess Bob has asked his Gresta issue. So Srila Prabhupada has explained him very nicely.
Yeah.
So Bob was in that situation in which we are right now. So most of the people who are new to Krishna consciousness, they don't want to engage into marriage. Most of the people, I have many friends and they say the same thing, that oh, I don't want to become a householder. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And they also say I cannot picture myself at all in such a position. They also say, and they also ask,
Yeah.
how can you lead such a life? So here
Yeah.
Srila Prabhupada is answering all our queries, and that the Vedic principle is not against sex life. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that he is the form of sex, which is under the religious principles, which is based on religious principle,
Yeah.
like which doesn't break our regulative principles. Like one of the regulative principle is no illicit sex. So
Yes.
this means that outside the scope of marriage, one should not have physical intimacy.
Actually, yeah, it's
As
you can add that he out of in the after of the marriage and only for when you the purpose of to being a child to in this world.
yeah, Mataji.
Yeah.
Yeah, for begetting a child.
Yeah.
Actually, in our Vedic culture, everything has a purpose. Even we are so much concerned of our eating also.
Actually, people
Like
think.
we don't.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Prabhuji,
Mataji.
continue.
We don't eat more than it's required. We don't eat more than it's required. We are having regulation on eating also, and even the yogis, the people who practice Kriya Yoga, they have the regulation on their respiration also. They used to hold their breath and all that thing. So in our Vedic culture, we are putting many kind of restrictions, regulations, and those regulations are for our elevation only. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, yeah. Actually, people think that love, actually, that was not love, real love. That was actually lust. So it is only meant for sex life, nothing to do with this. You know, just having the irresponsible and living relationship and all and all. But people don't think beyond this. What is the mean of this? What is the mean of that? Because after after when you continue your brahmacharya, when you continue brahmacharya, you will understand this. Okay, where to control the senses and all. Because are you in not in brahmacharya any of your life, so how you can know the how to control the senses and all. Because in if you are in brahmachari, right, if you are a brahmachari, you can do as your own. like you can say, okay, प्लीज हे भगवान एक माता जी को भेजो जो बोल दे कि प्रभु जी आप कितने अच्छे हो, बस ये बोल दे, हमारा तो जीवन सार्थक है। आप ये नहीं कर सकते वहाँ पे, आपको सब कंट्रोल में रखना होता है, तब जाके कहीं ना कहीं सेंस कंट्रोल आता है, फिर मतलब होता है।
हाँ.
या
Actually, the lustful thoughts arises. Even if one is brahmachari, he will get that those thoughts, because in Bhagavad Gita, in purport to one of the verses, Prabhupada quotes Yamunacharya, who says, whenever he thoughts of sex life, he spits at the thought. This means that he
yes,
he also gets the thought of sex life for some instance.
actually that
कभी कभी उन्हें भी
doesn't.
ऐसा thought आता है.
Yeah, see, Prabhupada also have thought of his wife. Why my wife is so good, who she care, why I left her. But the thing is, what your reaction onto that point? Thought
Yeah,
बहुत आएंगे.
actually we don't need to contemplate.
Yes,
Thought will come.
see,
It's
thought will come
yeah,
because
Madhuri.
it is the process of the mind, right? Thought will come and go, come and. But what is your reaction? Actually, I listened from today session. that one sampradaya, I do not want to take the name. He is the toughest sampradaya and he's 75-year-old, pure brahmachari, ekdam sannyasi. He's sannyasi and he married at 75 because he see that my thought towards that Mataji, she actually come to for the lecture hearing. So he think that, oh, I have a bad thought. Not that he do anything wrong with her. That's not. But he think that, okay, the mind get me wrong thoughts about her. Okay, I did not want this post. I just avoided. I'm going to marry, and he was married to that person for 25-year girl. So the thing is, if he thought that, okay, this thought is coming, but I have to avoid this. What is the thought is coming? Just say कि okay, but if you do not think like this, that's mean you are not perfect in, you are not in right path actually. If your thought is coming and your what is your reaction, that depend on what you are now. If you are
Yeah,
not,
Mataji.
yeah, if your thinking is not changing, that okay, that thought is come, okay, my think is okay, let's sex with her, then you are you are not in the pose. But if you see that okay, the thought is come, but I have to avoid what is the thought is coming, and you just spit at like you are saying. So this is the process actually.
Yeah, Mataji.
Yeah.
Actually, we must not think on it. It will come, but we must not take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a thunderstorm. A thunderstorm comes and it goes away.
Yes.
And a tree which is having its root fixed is not disturbed in that thunderstorm. So we must always contemplate upon the lotus feet of our guru, because it said Sri Guru Charana Padma. So we
Yes.
can be saved by only his mercy.
Yeah. Only lust can be avoided by Krishna's mercy, Guru Maharaj's mercy, Srila Prabhupada's
Yeah.
mercy. Their mercies is required. Okay. Pavani Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sorry, I think I didn't get her. Are
Hare Krishna,
you? Yeah, Mataji.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji. You can read one piece, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay, Hare
So
Krishna.
this attachment, so this attachment is already there. Bob, attachment between man and women. Srila Prabhupada, man and women. So if you want to get liberation from this material world, then that attachment should be reduced to nil. Otherwise, simply further attachment. You will have to take rebirth either as human being or as a demigod or as an animal, as a serpent, as a bird, as a beast. You will have to take birth. So is okay. So this basic principle of increasing attachment is not our business, although it is a general tendency. Graha Kshetra Sutta, homeland sons. But if one can reduce and stop it, that is first class. Therefore, our Vedic system is to first of all train a boy as a brahmachari, no sex life. The Vedic principle is to reduce attachment, not to increase it. Therefore, the whole system is called Varnashrama Dharma. The Indian system calls for varna and ashrama, four social orders and four spiritual orders. Brahmacharya, celibate student life; grahastha, married life; vanaprastha, retired life; and sannyasa, renounced life. There are the spiritual orders, and the social orders consist of brahmanas, intellectuals, kshatriyas, administrators, vyasyas, merchants and farmers, and sudras. Vaishyas, merchants and farmers, and shudras, ordinary workers. So, under this system, the regulated principles are so nice that even if one has the tendency to enjoy material life, he is so nicely molded that at last he achieves liberation and goes back home, back to Godhead. Mataji, is it enough?
Mataji just finish that particular so sex life to maintain.
Okay, Mataji. This
Okay.
is the process. Sex life is not required, but because we are attached to it, therefore there are some regulated principles under which it is maintained.
Yes. So There are four dharma. So there are four dharma. There is okay. First of all, Prabhuji wanna add something, then I will add something.
Yes, Mataji. So here Prabhupada is saying that in this world we can see that everywhere the attraction between the man and the woman is portrayed. Even you can see you can check on the university's billboard also. Almost all university they portray the attraction between students and
They actually put them each other to attract.
yeah, yeah. And actually, the mentality of student is that okay, they see, yeah, we will get 1 crore package at this university. Ah, it's too good, man. Oh, there are many good people also there. There are many good girls there. So
What's up
AC में
bro?
नौकरी बगल
What's
में
up bro?
छोकरी.
What's
That's
up
too
bro?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's up bro? What's up bro? बोल
yeah.
के वो WhatsApp हो जाता है बस.
It's not WhatsApp. They're down. They do fall down after that, and
Yes.
and here it is also said that the student life or the brahmachari life is a life of celebrate student. It's a brahmacharya means to celebrate student life. But nowadays, what people are doing, what the students are doing at university, they're celebrating student life. They're not celebrate. They celebrate students' life. They're
Yes.
having too much attachment, and that's why they do suffer.
They do
Uh,
suffer also because okay, now for actually for 3 hours before our college have a notification, do come as a party bro. देर पार्टी हो रहा है, ठीक है, पार्टी होने वाला है हमारे कॉलेज का, हमने सब में इन्वेस्ट किया है. आई से नो टू देम बिकॉज यहाँ से ही तो अटैचमेंट शुरू होती है. वहाँ पे जा दे आर ऑल टुगेदर एंड शटिंग जैमिंग दैट ओके दैट इज द डीजे, there is something and we are having fun together. There is no difference between boys and girls. They are put together in hand and they are hug each other. Okay, yeah, yeah, yo. That yo is is your lifetime will be yo.
uh,
Okay, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So
So
we must
we must
have a
reduce sex
distance.
life.
Yes, have a distance onto them. No doubt you can talk with them that if your boy is coming, that something else, you can talk that okay that was happened, but don't touch because from senses you get more attraction to that person. And there is a saying that what is varnashrama dharma, varna and ashrama. This is a retired life. In Varnashrama Dharma, if you are a boy, sorry, a woman and man have to get together, but as the woman act like as not a wife, but act like as a servant. So not like that we are don't talk, we see his master, not like that, but talk in a limited way, but more focus on the bhajan. And like four social order are there, like brahmana, kshatriya and all. Just a second. So there is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra. See, there is intellectual, administration, merchant and farmer, and ordinary work. If you say this on a Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Vaishya, people say, see, he or she do the social caste system. He do, but not like that. See, in a social form, there is need of intellectual, there is need of teaching, there is need of administration, there is need of farmer, there is need of businessmen, there is also need who is work under them. So these are the basic things. As per we our nature, we choose it, right? It's not like from born we are shudra, from born we are kshatriya. It's not like that. What is your guna? It's what is your nature? So according to that, you put together what you are, brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya or shudra. That is your choice.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mataji. And actually, in Kali Yuga, everyone is born Sudra
Yes.
because
How?
everyone is working for
Working
salary.
for
Everyone is
yes,
working for salary.
yes.
Yeah,
He
that's why
only by
even the
diksha.
teachers.
Yes,
Yeah,
only by diksha. After after initiation there is a diksha. So after Brahmani diksha. By that only can be purified. Yes, but
yes,
as per
Mataji.
nature, see, बाहर का माल कुछ भी हो, अंदर का माल रहना चाहिए. बाहर आप देख रहे हो ह्यूमन, अंदर से सांप हो, क्या फायदा? है ना?
हाँ,
Okay.
actually, यही तो है Mataji. And our
Yes.
education is also fanning that
My,
fire.
my father,
They
yeah, my family is Brahmin, but what they do, they eat meat eating. Maybe the all the three regulative principle they break. My family was that. So there is no Brahmana. So yes. Okay, Shambhavi Mataji, are you now comfortable to read?
जी माता जी।
Okay, Mataji. Okay. Mataji, you can start that from chanting somewhere in the background. Yeah, Srila Prabhupada, you can start that.
Chatting starts somewhere in the background with exotic Madanga, drum beats, edits, laughing, and the loud blowing of horns. Srila Prabhupada, it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that Pumasah स्त्रिया मिथुनी भवम इताम तवर मिथो हरियादा मृगतिम अरुह औ अतव अर्घः केसेत्रा सुतावता वितारा जनस्त्रा मोहो यम aham mamete. This is life is the basic principle of material attachment for man or woman, and when they are united, when a man and woman are united, that attachment becomes increased, and that increased attachment will induce one to accumulate graha a home kastra land suta children upper a friendship or society, and vita means money. In this way graha kestra sutaparna vitaha he becomes intelligent janams moho yam. This is the illumination, and by this illusion he think aham mamethi, I am this body, and anything in relationship with this body is mean. Bob, what is that against Srila Prabhupada? This attachment increase the material attachment involves thinking I am this body, and because I have this body is a particular place, that is my country, and that is going on. I am America, I am India, I am Germany, I am this, I am that, this body, this is my country. I shall prescribe everything for my country. Continue, Mataji.
Mataji, you can finish that. Okay, it is quite long. Yeah, okay, Mataji. Fine. Can stop. Yeah. Anything you wanna add, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. So here Prabhupada is saying that under the spell of illusion, we start to think that I am this body, and anything that is in relationship with this body is mine. And the problem starts at this level only, because we identify ourselves as body. We tend to identify everything as ours. Like if someone is born in India, he will say that okay, I am Indian, and I shall quarrel with a guy who's born in Pakistan. And in this process of quarreling, at the end of his life, suppose a guy is fighting on battlefield, and he's fighting with the soldier from other side, and he's constantly thinking of Pakistan, 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 and it may happen
Yeah, it may
that
happen
in
he
his
will
next
born
life,
in Pakistan
yeah, he will get a birth in Pakistan,
and he
or
against of that
actually,
own,
yeah,
yeah.
India. Now he will yeah. And but actually the Kshatriyas are have a boon that if they would die in battlefield, they would get elevation to higher planet. But after falling down, they would get somewhere, and it may happen that they would get to be born in the country Pakistan. So what's the
Hmm.
benefit
Yeah.
in such a thing?
Actually,
Yeah, and also
yeah.
people, yeah, Mataji,
Yes, Prabhuji, continue.
and people on and
Mataji,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mataji,
Mataji.
I have to leave now.
Sorry, sorry, I didn't
Mataji, I have to leave now.
leave. She asked for something. I don't understand.
हाँ, माताजी मुझे अब क्लास खत्म करना मतलब जाना पड़ेगा,
Yeah,
मैं
yeah,
जाऊँ?
okay, Mataji, you can. Yeah, yeah. Our class also have to stop.
ओके
Yeah,
माताजी।
yeah. So though I think the problem is actually when a car is there and there is accident, the car was destroyed and who is the owner, actually he started crying. But look at the surrounded, they will say अच्छा हुआ कार एक्सीडेंट हो गया, इतनी स्पीड से लेने जाने का क्या मतलब जल्दी था. To see other mentality. Why he's crying? Because he has subtle attachment to that particular car. He thinks that car was mine. That was just so. Oh my God! What can I do? But see the surrounding. So surrounding, they are not that sad they because that car is not there, na. So similar to that, this body, when you think that this body is mine, this body is mine, oh that is a particular body, after his dispatcher or something happened, we have to cry, oh he's gone, she's gone, no doubt he's gone as a atma. But when our body has messed up and all, we are starting crying that oh I have lost something. If we lost our fame, we see my fame is gone, my fame is gone, my money is gone, because he has a attachment to this body. Because of this body, he started crying, and he has started to feel guilty. But if he think that I'm not this body, what I do is not my thing, what I have is I have fame, I have name, I have money is not mine, as Krishna. So if I lost, I will not take art serious as a material person take. Of course I'll take serious that I have business loss, didn't I? Yeah, I'll take. But as I think my देखने का जो नज़रिया है वो बदल जाता है कहीं ना कहीं. ओके, प्रभु जी वांट add something?
No, Mataji.
प्रभु जी, so we stop our class here.
Yes, sure, Mataji.
Yeah. Okay, so we're chanting and let's stop the class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Okay, thank you so much for your association.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Prabhu
Prabhuji.
Ji,
Krishna,
Dandat Pranam.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Mataji.
Prabhu Ji, Dandat